In this lesson, we are going to learn how to tell time, but the trickiest part is reading time from an analog clock. That's very difficult because you can just look at your smartphone or a smartwatch and read the time very easily, but reading from the traditional analog clock, that is very difficult. So the analog clock is traditionally used because we don't have the digital one, right? But all time follow this specific format. We have the hours separated by the colon, then we have the minutes, and then we have the second. But when we are reading an analog clock, most of the time the second is ignored. So in this case, let's look at this. We have this longer hand and the shorter hand. The shorter hand give you the hours. Okay? And then the longer one, guess what's next? Is give us the minutes. So in this case, we have the hours and the minutes. And then we couldn't tell anything about the second because we need another longer hand, which is longer than this one. It will give us a second. Now we have AM or PM. Well, this PM is for afternoons, which is after 12 o'clock. And this AM is in the morning. So PM for nighttime, AM is in the morning time. So in this case, how do you know if you look at something? How do you know if you look at the time? If it's AM or PM, you cannot tell unless you're actually living through the day. If it's nighttime, it's PM, it's morning time, it's AM. So after midnight is AM, and after 12 in the noon is PM. So in this case, we have this right here. We have this shorter hand. If you notice right here is between a 2 and a 3, and it did not pass the 3, so we know it's going to be 2 something, right? So the hours at the 2. Then we look at the minute. Look at the minute. We have 11 and 12. So what is going on here? Notice how we have the larger number and we have the little line between the larger number. Well, that's actually the minutes. So in this case, if we look at this carefully, it's by 5. So at the 1, we have 5 minutes. At the 2, we have 10. We have 15 and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. And lastly, we have 60. Notice how we have 60. Well, what is 1 hour equal to? If you know the time by now, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Isn't that cool? Now we can go back and read. So if this is 55, let's just draw a line right there. So this is 56, 57. So it's 2:50. So the time is 2:57, and it's telling us it's AM. Isn't that awesome? So in this case, let's try another problem. We have, again, the shorter hand is the hours, okay, and the longer hand is the minutes. So now we know this is 2, okay. I'm going to write here 2. It's not 3 yet because we didn't pass 3. Then right now we are what? So if we know, going back again, it's by 5. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, 35, and 40. If you don't remember what is the values for each one of them, just take that number. See, 8 times 5 gives you 40. 7 times 5, 35. So now it's exactly right there. So we have 2:40, and it is AM, okay? And we look at this one right here. It's the same thing as that one, right? So in the same thing, we have what? 2, because it's not passing 3 yet. And we have right here, what's the 11 times 5? 11 times 5 is equal to 55. So here's 56, 57. So it's 2:57. And this case is PM, okay? And if you notice, we have 12 hours, but the day has 24 hours. That's why we divide into AM and PM. 12 of each. What's 12 plus 12? We got 24. Now, let's do some practice problem and check our answer. How about that? In this case, we have what? Oh, we have that already. This is 2:40. There you go. Check our answer. Let's try some other problem up here, okay? We have what? Oh, this one right here. We did that already. 2:57. Now, if you'd like to do more practice problems, go and click on the link below. And also, if you like this video, and share with other people. And remember to give us a thumb up and also subscribe if you have not done so. We'll see you next time on How to Do Math video.